It only takes one thing to keep us from having that intimate relationship with God. That's based on Mark 10. One of the things that I like to do in the summertime is I like to go sailing. I like to race. I race on a sailboat. It's a 47-foot boat. The good thing about sailing, you don't have to own it. Somebody else has it, and you get to use it. It's a good thing. I'm thankful for that. And when we're in the slip, and when we pull out of the slip, it's in Muskegon. We have gone to Grand Haven. We've gone to Holland. We've gone to Chicago. We've gone to Milwaukee. We've gone to Mackinac Island. You pull out of the slip, you can go anywhere in the world once you pull out of that slip. But there's always one thing that we do before we start. You know what that is? Pray. Okay, that's a good thing to do. We got to untie the rope. When we're in the slip, we have 8 lines tied. We have 2 in the bow, 2 on the stern, 2 spring lines on port and starboard. We're in there really secure. Before we leave, we got to take off those dock lines. And you know what? We could take all of those lines off, except for one. And you know what? We're not going to leave the dock. And that is the same thing with our relationship with Christ. We're going to look in Scripture today, and we're going to say that is very true, and it's on 2 levels. One, would you believe that just one thing can keep us from being saved? Just one thing could keep us from being saved. And the other thing is, once we're saved, it just takes one thing, just one thing, to keep us from walking with Christ.